Wednesday is a very big day for women in this country.
The day after tomorrow, the President's Affordable Care Act mandates that all employers provide all full-time employees with birth control. That's alienated some local business owners whose faith might lead them to morally disagree. Matt King's live in the studio with tonight's big story.
Yeah, Michelle, Roland, on Friday, a federal judge ruled in favor of the Catholic owners of a Colorado business. Those two argue this birth control mandate violated the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. The judge agreed. It was not a blanket ruling, but it certainly makes future protests, including those right here in Idaho, a near certainty.
Yeah, it's like $75 an hour, but they check everything.
When the legislature adjourns, Representative Brent Crane returns to an alarm and security business he runs with his brother. The Crane family founded their downtown-Nampa store in the 1960s. It boasts 8 full-time employees, and in a matter of days, the federal government says it must offer well-woman checks and birth control without copay for its female staff members.
It would be difficult for me to provide something that is against my moral beliefs.
2 Catholic owners of a heating and cooling store in Colorado felt the same way. They won an injunction against the contraception mandate. The first stinker station opened in Idaho in the 1930s. Like everyone else, the company's owners today shuffled how they provide health insurance once the president signed into law and after the Supreme Court upheld the Affordable Care Act.
Wish they hadn't. Wish the law wasn't in place.
But Charlie Jones and his partner actually spend more than $1 million a year on health insurance for their employees. Charlie says they just want to attract and retain good people.
Politicians don't understand that. They think the only reason a business or business person would make a decision is because it's good for their bottom line.
The stinker owner describes himself as a government conservative and a social liberal. Providing birth control doesn't bother him, but he can't understand how a government mandate to do so might ruffle others.
Yeah, I think contraception is a woman's choice. If I was a woman, I might offer up an opinion of what I would do. I'm not.
Planned Parenthood of the Northwest applauded the new women's wellness benefits. Crane said he expected a coalition of businesses to form and challenge the law. Charlie's advice for those businesses? Pick your battles.
Would you rather do business in another nation? No. America is still a great place to live, a great place to do business.
And Wednesday, America also becomes a place where business and birth control merge into the business of birth control.
The bill is passed and without objection.
Stinker stores employ more than 500 people. Faith-oriented businesses like churches and charities and some hospitals have a year to comply with this ruling. The president has shown some signs he is willing to compromise. Live in studio, Matt King, Fox 9, on your side.
The Gem States